Go back to bed, Mark.
Is that Jim? KCFQV, or who was that? KCFQV.
Yeah, that's me, Mark. I'm sitting out here getting ready to go to the dentist, take my cute wife to get her fangs fixed up and shined up. Heard you in there. So I'll be leaving out of here in a little bit. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to sit back and listen till it's time to go.
Well, you know, that porch probably is waiting for you. Although, roll all the windows down on the truck and enjoy the air conditioning without paying for it because it's pretty nice out. So, you have a good day, Jim. And, yeah, we'll catch you around the KCFQV.
WBABMW KD8SLG. I'll get you at the top of the list there, Jim. And Mark, heard you out there as well. Pepper you in on the first round. KD8SLG.
Okay, Nick. Well, if I'm in the parking lot or I'm up in the waiting room, I won't be there, but as soon as I
This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking up to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net for the next couple of hours. KD80PC is NCO for the first hour, KI5OZZ Nancy's NCO for the second hour. And you're not only welcome, but encouraged to check in with both the NCOs on their respective hours. I'm going to make the link now. Net starts at the top of the hour. Everyone, please stand by for the net. It's KD8SLG. Clear until net.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater, Allstar node 49562, and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters. We ask you to key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit to make sure we hear everything you have to say, and make sure you let everything drop there, too. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
W8WKY.
Kilo Charlie 8, November, Oscar Victor, KD8NOV, Marty, North Canton, Mobile,
RPG, Shannon in Tulsa. Short time.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX, Scott, Vermilion, Ohio.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima,
Delta 5, Echo November Uniform, KE5ENU, Gill, Claremore, Oklahoma.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ, The Oz, Pegs, Oklahoma.
All right, let me pick it up here and make sure I've got it. Perfect. We had quite a list here. We had some from the blue screen. We have WB8VMW as Short Time Jim. We have N5GLO Bill. We have KG40YS Kevin and AB8MO Andy, both in and out. We have AI5HG Greg and KI5VVE Miss Judy. We have KD5ENU Gil. We have KI5MXZ Chuck. I have KC5RBG Short Time. I picked up let's see, WD8LLA Neil is in there. I have K8VOX Scott and Vermilion, and I have KI5OZZ Miss Nancy. I also, I think I had Marty in there. Marty, I missed your call and you got doubled with. Would you come back with your call for me, please?
Good afternoon, Dustin. Kilo Charlie 8, November, Oscar Victor, KC8NOV, Marty, North Canton. Just listening.
All right, thanks for coming back there, Marty. I certainly do appreciate it. And if I missed you there, I'll take another round of check-ins here in a minute. Let me go up here to the top real quick and talk to Jim, WV8VMW. How you doing there, Jim?
Well, I'm doing just fine. I'm out here on my front porch waiting to get traveling and take Judy up to the dentist to get her fangs all polished up. So if she's stuck up there at 2 o'clock, I'll check in with the pretty one at 2 o'clock. Okay, well, I'm going to back one out here because it sounds like you got a list started. WB8VMW, back to net.
All right there, Jim. Well, great to hear you, and tell Miss Judy we all said hello. We'll say 73 to you. Enjoy your time on the porch, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's see here. Let's go over to Shannon, KC5, Real Big Guns, short time. How you doing there, Shannon?
Hello there, Dustin, KC5 RBG. Just getting ready here for a procedure. And, yeah, gonna have some fun today, I'll tell you. But after this, nothing else is really going on today, so I think I'll be doing pretty good. I've been doing quite a bit of FT8, and I'll tell you, yesterday I was trying to do some voice HF, and every band was dead. It was just dead, and it was so dead. I went out to check, make sure that my antenna line, my feed line was actually hooked to my antenna, and that my antenna hadn't fallen down. That's how dead it was. I've never seen it that dead on all bands. It was really weird. Anyway, I'll let you get on down your list there. So I finish getting ready here and get this knocked out of the way today. Have a good one, my friend. Have a great net, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73, brother. Back to net control.
All right, KC5, Real Big Guns, this is KD8EPC. Well, Shannon, it's great to hear you, and sorry to hear HF was dead. That's really a bummer, but I'll tell you what, sometimes it just gets that way. So we'll say 73 for now, and let's definitely catch up here soon. I know I've got Dayton coming up this weekend, but maybe one of these days here soon we can have a late night D-Star. So we'll say 73 to you. I think that takes care of our mobiles in short time, so let's jump back on over here to Texas and talk to Bill, N5GLO. What's going on the front porch today, Bill?
GLO to that. Howdy, Dustin. Just sitting out here enjoying about 82-degree weather right now. It's supposed to get harder this afternoon, and we're supposed to be in the middle of a heat wave, so we'll see what happens. But I'm enjoying the porch right now. And in fact, my wife went off with a friend, so as one person in this area says, right now I don't have adult supervision. So anyway, you have a good one. N5GLO, back to net.
All right there, Bill. Well, behave yourself without the adult supervision, and enjoy your time on the porch there. And we'll say 73 to you for now. Great to hear you, my friend, and I hope to catch you again later on this evening. That's going to bring me on over here to Greg, AI5HB. Good afternoon, Greg. How are you?
Good afternoon, Dustin, Nick, and everyone else on the net. Good to hear you guys. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor in Broken Arrow. We're doing pretty good. The temperature's warming up a little bit. It shows, my weather station shows about 87, feels like about 90. So the air conditioner's on today for sure.
Oh man, that sounds sounds brutal. I'd definitely stay on the cool side of the door. We got 72 and partly sunny here, but I still put the air conditioner on the window units. But I got very exciting news last night that my buddy found me a gently used heat pump, so I'm going to have central air and cheaper heating bills in the winter. So there you go. Back to you.
Well, good deal. Glad to hear it. And I know the heat pumps, we had a couple, and they, when it gets really super cold outside, you had to have a kind of a gas backup to provide heat because there wasn't enough heat there to put out, put it in the house there. So not sure exactly how that works, because you figure the ground's warmer than the air is, but anyway, hope everyone enjoys the ham convention there this weekend. And one of these days I'm going to make it up there and go to that.
Tell you what, Greg, I'm ready for ham convention, and I hope you do get to make it one of these years, because I'd love to meet you there. So there you go. I know I'm looking forward to being there Saturday, and I know at least I'll be meeting up with Taco Tim, and who knows what other characters I'll find there.
Well, most definitely. Hope it's good to talk to you guys on the SARA Club Net last night, and hadn't been on there in a while with the trip to Arizona, and I can't believe my second granddaughter is already a month old. This time seems to be flying by. Well, anyway, I know you got a lot of people here on the list, so I'm going to say 7-3, turn back over to you guys. I want to thank you for all you do for amateur radio. Hope you have a blessed week, and I'll say 7-3. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. We'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log, and make sure you tell Miss Judy that we said hello. Let's go down here to Gil now, KD5 ENU. This is KD80PC. Take it away there, Gil.
Thank you, Justin. I'm doing all right here. For my age, anyway. Nice, bright, and sunshiny out there. Right here at my station, on the inside, 80 degrees. I got the ceiling fan on right above me, and I don't use the air conditioner. I don't like the high bills. But anyway, I thought I'd get in here and say my statement. And if it's raining wherever you are in the world, be careful. Just remember what the National Weather Service says is go around, don't drown if you got high water. So anyway, I'll get out of here and turn it back over to you. And so far, it's a pretty quiet net. KD5ENU, back from net control, 7-3.
All right there, Gil. Well, great to hear you out there. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. Next, we're going to talk to Chuck, KI5MXZ. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Just looking for a balun. I have a Zaizu G90 coming in the mail, so I'm going to need an antenna or something for it.
I hope you find the balun, and I hope you enjoy that radio. I know several people who have had it and really liked it there, so there you go. Do you have anything else for the net today?
Oh, that was it. Although I did watch a video where a guy hooked up a shopping cart and used that for an antenna. That was pretty funny. He used all kinds of stuff.
I copy that there. Well, we'll say 73 to you, Chuck. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll look forward to catching you there down the log real soon. Let's see. We talked to Shannon already, KC5 Real Big Guns in the mobile. Let's go me on over here to Scott, KVOX, on the shores of Lake Erie. What's going on there, Scott? How you doing?
Good afternoon, Dustin, and all listeners, KE8 to VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, right now I'm taking a little break in between mowing the yard. The lake's still relatively calm, about 1 footers on it, but a beautiful day and slightly overcast now, but there's blue skies right behind us, so I don't think it's going to rain, but I'm going to get back to mowing the yard. I got some company come over to look at a portable mast that I got and wanted to check it out before he drives down to Xenia there, so just doing the yard work, Dustin. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. Great hearing everybody, and this is KE8 VOX, sending it back to net control 73.
All right there, Scott. Well, we'll say 73, and I hope you get the rest of the lawn mowing done. That's what I'm getting ready to go do after this. So I'll say 73 to you and catch you on down the log, and that's going to bring me on over here to the Oz. KI5 OZZ, Miss Nancy, the net control for the second hour. What do you know, Miss Nancy? How you doing?
KDA, APC, and the rest of the Boredom Breaker netizens, good afternoon from KI5 OZZ. We turned the air conditioning on, so I wanted to get a sound report, transmission report from you to see if it's messing with the RF in between me and the node.
Sounding just fine, Miss Nancy. I wouldn't worry about a thing.
Oh, fine visit. Thank you for that, because I can't be net control if I'm not cool on the stool. Hi. So I'll pass it back to you and wait till the top of the hour. KI50ZZ 73 for the moment.
All right there, Miss Nancy. We'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll look forward to catching you again at the top of the hour, but sounded real good. Let's see here. Let's go over to WD8LLA. Neil, what's going on in Metropolitan Brewster?
KD8EPC, Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha. Good afternoon, Dustin. Beautiful day. Just got done mowing and loading a van. I'm going fishing. We're headed for the lake, so I hope everybody else has as much fun as I'm going to this weekend. My scouts was up at the Cleveland Browns watching the practice and called me and said I better buy a season ticket this year. He said they look so bad that if you're early at the stadium, you might get to play. WD8LLA, back to the net.
I'll tell you what, Neil, you got my vote for quarterback, so there you go. Great to hear you, my friend. Enjoy your time fishing. I'm going down to the Dayton Hamvention right after work Friday, so there you go. We'll say 73 to you, my friend. Have a great afternoon, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's go over here to Northern Mark, QC at FQV. Take it away.
All right, Dustin and Nick and everyone else, KCFQB. Yeah, amazing that heat pump. I'll look out the window sometime. It's down in the 20s or colder, and it'll be running. So somehow it figures that there must be heat in the air, so it's sucking it out. Other times it will be. I'll hear the auxiliary furnace run. But it is amazing. Some of that stuff works. I know the guy that got me into ham radio, he was the shop teacher at school. He has a farm down in Columbus, outside of Columbus, west of Columbus. And he said, when I stopped there, he said, we've had this farm. When you guys were in school, we had the farm. So they've had a long time, but he built a new house down there, and he put geothermal in the ground. He said, the front yard, there's the geothermals for the heat. And but yeah, I'll be going down to Dayton too, and just I don't have no plans of what to do or get. I just want to go down for the atmosphere, I guess. So other than that, it's in the 60s up here. I know the last time I looked was 65. So yeah, we'll send it back over your way, Nick, and that. Yeah, Netlogger. It does pretty good. And you use the actual. If I don't use that one, I use my. I'm gonna reset. If I use my. If I use the Google Docs, it does a really good job in typing. But if I use the phone, yeah, a few words it mixes up on. But boy, oh boy, it really is nice, having a talking dictionary. You got a word you can't understand, you type it in, it'll tell you it, and it'll show you the definition to it. So, our life has gotten a lot better. So we'll send it back your way, Dustin, Nick, and everyone, KC8FTV.
All right there, Mark. Well, hopefully we'll see you down at Dayton this weekend. We'll keep an eye out for you. So we'll say 73 for now, and yeah, that heat pump should be good. And I've got electric heat, I guess, if that fails or it's too cold. So we'll say 73 to you. We're at the bottom of the list of the stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I do have Taco Tim off of the blue screen, but I'm looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
W8TD, John and Wadsworth, in and out.
CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
All right, let me hold it up right there. We got several there. I know I got W8TD, John, and I got K5CFY, Mr. Ray. That very first one, I think it was something Mike Yankee. All I got out of that was like Mike Yankee. So that first station, if you want to try again, go ahead.
W8WK.
All right, any YMY, I got you on there that time. Rough copy, but I do got you in there. You got a lot of noise with you, but you're first on the list, so go ahead. All right there, John. I only got about 10% of what you said there. It was really, really noisy. So we're going to say 73 to you for now, and I'm not sure what's going on, if it's conditions or if you just need to step to a foot to the left or a foot to the right. But feel free to recheck here down the log, and we'll try to catch you again. In the meantime, we're going to go back up here to Taco Tim, KI5CAQ, the guy I know I'm going to meet there at Hamfest. How you doing there, Tim?
Yep, Dustin, I'm doing all right, getting that stuff packed away. And shall we say, be out of the house and on the road and in the taco truck. Oh, and of course, no, I'm not bringing tacos because I've already ate them. I know, too bad. But anyways, besides that, get to meet you and maybe a few others up there. And we'll possibly be, not possibly, we shall be up in there around Thursday. So I'm just going to be wondering what the weather is like up there.
there, Tim. Well, I can tell you Dayton's about, 3-4 hours away from here, so it's a ways, but we're calling for cloudy Thursday during the day and thunderstorms, it looks like Thursday night. Friday is looking cloudy with a small chance of storms in the evening. Saturday is windy with a little chance of rain. That's when I'll be there. So, all in all, it doesn't look too bad. High of 82 Thursday, 85 Friday, and 69 Saturday. So, yeah, I'll be there Saturday. We'll be there Friday evening, but the Ham Convention will be closed for the day by the time we get there.
Okay, well, if you're out there listening, we will be up there Thursday. Be up there, or get in on Thursday and be there Friday and Saturday. So hopefully we will bump into each other sometime soon. So, and of course, like my wife says, we have something for you. So be ready. This is KI5TAQ. I'll say 73s and be packing up the taco truck.
All right there, Tim. Well, you get that taco truck packed up, and we're excited to meet with you Saturday and get that little something you got packed up for me. So we'll say 73 to you there, and we're going to go on down to Mr. Ray now, K5CFY. How you doing there, Ray?
EPC in the net. This is K5CFY. Good afternoon there, Mr. Dustin. Doing an awesome job as usual. Wave a hand there at Nick on the keyboard, KD8SLG. Not much going on here. I tried to check in on the blue screen, but Miss Audrey must have diverted Nick's attention and it slipped by him. Anyway, good to hear you guys in there, and have a great net, and we'll be listening. K5CFY.
All right there, Mr. Ray. Well, great to hear you. And yeah, I think Nick might be getting a little distracted over there. We got to get him back to the base and his foot pedal and his multiple screens. That's what he needs, is his multiple screens he's missing. So we'll say 73. We'll wave a hand at you and give old Fred a scratch on the ears there. And that's going to bring me on over here to Alan. Alan, KI5 at DAY, because I'm contractually obligated to talk to him. How you doing there, Alan, and how's Larry?
KI5DAY in the net. Hey, Mr. Dustin. Yeah, man, I'm just sitting here after running around half the morning over to Collinsville, then Owasso, then back over here to where I live in Sperry, and had to pick up another power supply box from my buddy Justin. He built one early on in his ham radio career. He's kind of a electronics whiz, and he had built another one, and I decided to buy the second one from him, and I like it. It's pretty nice. But anyways, Larry, yeah, he's just a world of trouble at times, but he's a pretty good chicken overall. Yeah, I don't know. He was grounded for a while, wasn't getting his dad's root beer and his Funyuns, but he's back on them now, so he's pretty calm. But yeah, I'm just trying to get my mind wrapped around going to the Big W today. I really don't want to, but it is what it is, and we have to have a job, sadly, in this world. Unless you're a multimillionaire or something who doesn't work, then it's a different story, but I'm not one of those, so I got to go turn wrenches or something. Anyways, howdy to Mr. Nick on the keyboard and Billy Bob Thornton on the drums and Mary Jane on the bass end. I'll say 73, back to you, KI5DAY.
All right there, Alan. Well, great to hear you. And, boy, I'll tell you what, I think maybe you ought to just take a few sick days and hop in the taco truck with Taco Tim and go to Hamvention. So there you go. Good luck with that power supply. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's see. It looks like we have John, K8UIB at the Big W. How you doing there, John?
KD8EPC from K8UIB. Good afternoon, Dustin. Everybody out there on the net. Oh, just working away on this wacky, wild, wonderful Wednesday, and It's a day here, that's for sure. The boss is on vacation, the owner's son's on vacation, and me and one of the other guys here trying to keep the place together and staying pretty busy, that's for sure. But, hey, at least I get to take a second, check in on the net, and say hello to everybody. So, with that, you guys, this is K8UIB living a $5 dream, a nickel at a time. I'm going to head back to work here. 7-3s, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Dustin. Thanks for getting me in, Nick.
All right there, John. Well, thanks for taking time out of your busy day to stop and say hello to us. We really do appreciate you being here, and don't have too much fun at the Big W, and remember what they say, when the boss is away, the boys will play. So there you go. We're going to say 73 to you, and we're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
This is Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8LYJ. Bob, mobile with N8XKD.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5 WDM, Donald in the Osage.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Whiskey Allstar X-Ray KG6WX, Peter out in the Bay Area.
All right, let me pick it up and make sure I've got it here.
Randy in Richmond, or no, Wadsworth, Ohio. I'll be in and out. 73. God bless you.
All right, let's try this again and make sure I've got it.
W8WKY.
Picked up a few, but we also missed a few here. I have K8LYJ Bob in the mobile with N8XKD. I have KI5WDM Donald in the Osage. I have a KD5AFS Grant. I have a WX5 station. I'm going to need your call again, and I have another station with the name Peter. But let me go back here first. WX5, give me your call. And then at the bottom there, I also had KTLB Randy was in and out. So WX5, come back with your call, please.
Dustin, WX5, WDG at the mobile, and just put me on for the count for now. Appreciate you.
Hi there, Jeff. Good to hear you on the net. We got you in and out. Then that other station, I missed your call, but Peter, would you come back with your call, please?
Certainly, this is Kilowatt Golf 6, Whiskey Oscar X-Ray, KG6WX, Peter in the Bay Area of California.
All right, thanks so much there, Peter. I think we got everybody. If we missed you, we'll get back to you on the next round of check-ins. I have a couple of mobiles here right at the top. Let's start with Bob, K8LYJ. How you doing there, Bob? What's going on?
Hey, good afternoon, Dustin. This is K8LYJ. Just picked up a Walmart order. It's a little one this time. And heading over to Chinese buffet to meet the daughter. And we're going to chow down disgracefully. And that's about all that's going on here right now.
That doesn't sound too bad. You can't go wrong with a little Chinese buffet every now and again, right?
Oh, we do not do without that. We do this frequently, in fact.
Yeah, that's okay. I go to the one down the road about once a month, maybe twice a month with my buddy because he really enjoys it there. So nothing wrong with that at all. Do you have anything else for us today there, Bob?
No. N8XKD is next on the log, so I'm just going to hand the mic straight over to my right. This is KA8LYJ.
All right, thanks so much there, Bob. We'll stay 73D, and we're going to go over to Ida now. N8XKD, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello there. Doing fine. This is N8XKD.
Good to hear you on the air today. What do you have for the net?
Oh, I'm just working on cleaning today, so I'm trying to get a few projects done.
Very good there. Sounds like a good day. When we're done here with the net, we got to run out and try to get some mowing done before it decides to rain again. You have anything else for us today there, Ida?
No, nothing else. KLYJ was just saying somebody mowed our yard today to figure out who in the world would have done that.
Well, it wasn't me there, but boy, I wish I had a random stranger mowing my yard there. Hi. So we'll say 73 to y'all. Enjoy the Chinese and have a little bit of that for me. We're going to say 73, and then that's going to bring me on down here to Donald, KI5 at WDM. Take it away.
Well, Josh, this is KI5WDM. Good afternoon to you and everybody out there. I just got back from Barnesville. Had to run up there and get some medicines for the other half and take care of a little bit of business at the credit union. Other than that, I don't plan on doing anything real strenuous today. It's going to be really hot here, and I'm getting old, so I've got to watch myself out there in that kind of conditions. Other than that, I got nothing else for you. This is KI5WDM. God bless. Thanks for hosting the net. You're doing a great job. KI5WDM on the side.
All right there, Donald. Well, I'm way better looking than Josh, so I'm a little offended. Hi. No, not really, but great to hear you, Donald. We'll say 73 to you. Great to hear you out there, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log. Let's go over here to Grant, KD5 AFS. What are you smoking there, Grant?
KD8SLG in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and howdy, Nick there on the keyboard. Nothing on the smoker today. Maybe Friday or Saturday. I might try to do something. It's supposed to start raining again Sunday here. We'll see about that. Other than that, I'm going to hide out in air conditioning this afternoon. They're saying 93 today. Well, it's kind of early in the year for that kind of temp, but I think it's a one-day deal, so probably live with that. Got a haircut this morning, ran a couple of errands, and did a few things out in the yard, and about 11:30, I came on in. So anyhow, you guys have a good time at Dayton this weekend. I hope it don't rain too much for you up there. I've heard the new place. The last time I've been there 4 times, but it was all at the old Harrah Arena. I heard the new place really becomes a mud hole. I heard one ham describe it as like Woodstock, but with a bunch of old men. I don't know, so hopefully the rain will hold off for you guys. Have a good time there either way. That's all I got, Dustin. I'll send it back to you. KD5 AFS.
All right there, Grant. Well, wonderful to hear you. And I've got to tell you, the Dayton Hamvention I've been to it several times now, and what it is the swap meet part of it, where everybody sells things, not the big vendors, but like the, private sellers and stuff. They're all to horse track area, and it definitely gets really, really muddy when it rains. And I must be having an identity crisis. You called me KD8SLG. Before that, Donald called me Josh, so I have many names and many call signs. Hi. But Grant, great to hear you out there. We're going to enjoy the Hamfest the best we can, and I brought a poncho just in case. All right, let's see here. Let's go down to Peter, WG6WOX. What's going on over in California?
Kilowatt Gold 6, Whiskey Oscar X-Ray, Peter out in California. I was just having to commute right now. While I did, I hooked my phone up to my car and coming through the Bluetooth. I thought I'd check and see what was happening. I don't even know what kind of net this is, but I'll tell you how I'm doing. Sunny out here, might rain some more, appreciate it. Got to go mow the lawn eventually, trying to... HF Portable, a bunch of weirdo people walking around with backpacks with big antennas sticking out. And gosh, I want to do that myself someday. Back to net, KG6, WOX.
All right there, Peter. Well, great to have you with us. And this is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. It's every day at noon Central Time. We run a couple hours, and we switch net controls at the top of the hour. We welcome rechecks. On the second hour, they'll have a topic. Miss Nancy will ask like a question of the day or some kind of something along those lines. I don't have one on the first hour. I just kind of generally ask people how they're doing. And this net started back in 2020 during COVID by N5XQK, who's no longer with us. So come back and join us when you can. Like I said, we're here every day. We run a couple hours. We switch net controls at the top of the hour, and it's different net control every day. So there you go. Peter, we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And bring me on over here to Kelly, KC0LRM. I think you're in Oklahoma. Maybe you're in Kansas. I'm not really sure anymore. Take it away.
KD8EPC. Hey, thanks for getting me in there, Dustin, and Nick for getting me in off the blue screen there. Not a lot going on here. Yes, I am in Tulsa today, and just sitting here and working on my lunch break, and figured I'd get in here, especially when I seen you were on the net. So might get to talk to you this evening, too. So not a lot going on. Just going to get this day wrapped up, and I'll be back in Wichita for the weekend. And Grant posted the beer. I wish I could have one right now. We'll have to wait till this evening, I guess. All right, that's all I got, Dustin. Everybody have a good evening. Nice talking to you. Back to you. 73s.
All right there, Kelly. We'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll look forward to catching you again this evening. Kelly was listening to Sands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
Yeah, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, W7STT, Cal, still down here in Garland County, Arkansas.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel in Strasburg, Ohio.
Kilo India 5, Zulu Delta Foxtrot, KI5, VDF 10 and Gold.
All right, I got several that went round. I got W7STT Cal, I have KF8CXH John, and I have KI5ZDF Tim. Let's start right here at the top. W7STT Cal, what do you know today?
KD8EPC and W7STT. Well, I know it's kind of sunny, but mostly cloudy out there. It's all kind of a thin, high overcast. And it was 84 when I looked at it there a while ago, I believe. And that's probably going to get warm before it's over. One of those things is, I forget who it was a moment ago, said that it was too early in the year for this stuff, but oh well, we'll take what we get, I guess.
part of the warming global warming trend, I guess. But don't really care for it. But what are we going to do? We try to let the air conditioner take care of everything inside and stay in. What was said earlier on the cool side of the door. There you go. Other than that, we have very little going on here. It's one of those easy days. I already got my nose out of the feed bag, so I feel pretty happy on that. And you got a pretty good net going, so I'll just shut up and let somebody else have something that might make a lot more sense than I'm making. Anyway, 73's all around, 88's the better looking part of the crew. And as old used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. 73's all, that is 7SDT.
All right there, Cal. Well, we'll say 73, and it's great to hear you once again. And yeah, we got it nice and 62 degrees and cold and cozy in the house here. So we'll catch you on down the log, and we're going to go over to John now. KF8CXH, good afternoon. How are you?
Well, good afternoon. Doing pretty good, I guess. Trying to stay hydrated. It is pretty hot out there to be working today. So that humidity is awfully high. And I know we're just getting started, so I guess I'm going to have to get reacclimated to the heat. You know, most of us were begging for a little warmth this brutal winter, and now we're about to get it. So we'll have to take our medicine. At least we still have a few more moderate, comfortable days left before it gets rough. So not a whole lot more on this end, just chugging along at work. So I'll just turn this back to net, 73 all. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel.
All right there, John. We'll try to stay hydrated there if you can, and we'll say 73 to you, and I don't have too much fun there at the Big W. Jumping over here to Tim now, KI5ZDF. How you doing there, Tim?
EBC and the net. This is KI5ZDF. Dustin, it's been a while since I talked to you. You sound good. Doing a good job as always. I am out in the Jeep, which may not have been a great choice. I had the top off and the doors off, so that's fun. But it is 88 degrees, so it's a little bit hot. But I'm heading back from lunch, back to the home office, and going to get some work done. So I just heard you guys on the air, thought I'd say hi. So that's all I got. 73. Hope you have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Okay, high five.
All right there, Tim, KI5ZDF. Well, it's great to hear you, and it has been a while. I was thinking the same thing, but boy, enjoy that Jeep, and that would explain the background noise. It must be the wind blowing into your Jeep. So we'll say 73. Great to hear you. Enjoy that beautiful day, and try not to have too much more fun at the Big W there. With that, this is KDEDPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I got plenty of time and empty lines to fill. The station's waiting to check in. Please call now.
N2BH. N2BH.
All right, we'll take them one at a time. I got a M2BH. Take it away.
It's November 2, Bravo Hotel. Bill from New York on our way to Hamvention with the East Coast Reflector crew.
November 2, Bravo Hotel. My apologies. I thought it was Mike. That's why phonetics are important at times there. But great to hear you. And I'm also headed down to Dayton, but not for another couple of days there. I'm headed down for Saturday. Back to you.
Very good. We'll be set up in the flea market area on the inside of the track, just promoting the East Coast Reflector and the nets and stuff we have, and just passing through and heard you on there and thought we'd check in.
Well, very cool there. Well, I'll be looking for you guys, and I'll be sure to come and stop by there. And yeah, welcome to the Boredom Breaker Net. We certainly appreciate you guys stopping by there. And you'll have to tell me a little more. Do you have a second to give me a brief description about the reflector there?
Yeah, I've got the Godfather right here with me that helped start the whole thing. It's a giant RLP hub. There's all different ways to connect. We have all sorts of different nets. We have HF nets during the week, and the website is eastcoastreflector.com, all one word, and explains everything in there, a lot of good information.
All right, very good there. Well, I'll definitely be sure to check it out, and I'll be sure to look for you guys down there at Hamvention. So with that, did you have anything else for us today?
Oh, that's it. Thanks for letting us jump in, and hope to see you there. N2BH, back to net.
All right, one more quick question before you go there. What repeater are you coming in through?
I've got it programmed in as W8WKY 147990.
Oh, very good there. My home repeater. Very cool. That's where I'm running the net from right now. So this net actually originates out of Oklahoma. It's called the RCWA Boredom Breaker Net, but it's linked on our Allstar, Echolink, and all sorts of other connections all over the country and the world. So really appreciate you stopping by. Safe travels, and we'll wave a hand from right up the road there in beautiful Medina, Ohio. So we'll stay 73, and we'll look for you guys in the Hamfest down there. So with that, this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
W8WKY. Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
N8 JET, in and out.
All right, I'll take them a couple at a time. We have the Bearded Wonder AI5Q Jarrus, and we have Bill N8 JET in and out. Let's talk to Jarrus AI5Q. Afternoon, Jarrus.
Good afternoon, Dustin and Nick on the keyboard there. I'm assuming he's helping you out today, but I haven't been listening too terribly long. Just finished having a quesadilla and chorizo taco for lunch, and my belly is full. So I'm back at the office and trying to get re-engaged in work. Got a call from my boss while I was at lunch. He's off at a training seminar and said, hey, what about this, and this? And I said, I don't know. I let David handle that stuff when he was here. Well, David's been gone going on 2 years now, so we haven't had any problems with said system in a couple years, but now I get to run it from scratch without a mentor, so that's going to be fun. Oh, well, maybe I should have put in time when he was here. We're so busy, didn't have time to cross-train in the first place, so what are you going to do, man?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, it's always something there, Jarrus, isn't it? But you know what they say, another day, another dollar, and I'm sure you'll get it figured out there one way or another. Hopefully, anyhow. But it's great to hear you, and I'll tell you, I was thinking about you the other night. I was watching this video of these people canoeing across the country, and I'm like, man, my friend Jarrus there is going to be doing that. I had another thought for you, Jarrus, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, I do now. I'm finally getting some oil fire. I bribed Taco Tim there, and if he doesn't drink it on the way up, I'll have it at Hamvention. Back to you.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm not going to ask what you had to bribe Taco Tim with, but I don't think he's much of a drinker, so I think your oil fire is safe with him. If you sent Alan with Taco Tim, though, it'd all be gone, and that taco truck would be flying upside down, buzzing the runways if Alan was drinking and flying and driving it. I think he's somewhere like 18, 20 years sober or something like that, but yeah, don't let him get close to the sauce. It ends up badly. We'll say 73 and let you move on. Appreciate you being out there, Dustin, and have fun at Hamvention for me. If they have those Kenwood 750s for sale, buy one for me. I'll pay you back with interest and shipping. So if they happen to have the new Kenwood 750 mobile rig for sale, buy me one. AI 5Q, back to you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jairus, I'll keep an eye out and see what they've got. Make any promises. I'm looking for some stuff, mobile setup and a handful of other things. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you. Great to hear you, my friend, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log, and we'll have to catch up again soon, too. All right, we're at the bottom of the list as it stands. I still have plenty of time and empty lines to fill, so stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. This is KDEDPC. Please call now.
KD8 EPC, this is Kilo Echo 8, Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8 VQX, Joe, Southeast Akron.
Kilo 8, Golf Bravo.
Kilo Charlie 1, Uniform Golf Kilo, KC1, UGK.
All right, I picked up 3 that round. I have KEVQX Joe in Akron. I have K8 and GB Dave, and if my Netlogger ever loads here, I have KC1 and UGK Ed. Let's start here with Joe, KEVQX. How you doing there, Joe? It's been a while.
KD8 EPC, KE8 VQX. Hi, Dustin. Yeah, it has been. Especially on Wednesdays, I haven't been around much, but I've got vacation now, so I'm going to head down to Hamvention and probably see you down there. So don't have much else to tell you. Just glad to hear everybody. This is KE8 VQX. Back to you, Dustin, and Net Control.
All right there, Joe. Well, good to hear you out there and enjoy your vacation. We'll be down there Saturday. We're heading out. We're leaving here Friday, but I got to work Friday morning for a few hours, so not till later Friday. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to it. Hopefully, if you see us, flag us down. So we'll say 73, and we're going to go on down here to K8GB. What's going on up here to the north?
Good afternoon from KGB. All things are doing okay here. It's about 32 out. I think they say I might get some rain later on today, and now I'm hearing about the possibility of some severe weather tomorrow evening coming through, so see how that works out. And but having a problem being connected with the net here today. I have my 2-meter node is on a vertical I have on the roof of the house. It gives me about 10-mile radius coverage from my house, and it just kept dropping, disconnecting about 4 or 5 times in the first half hour of the net. I wasn't getting packet loss or anything. I just hear someone talking, and poof, it just disconnect. And I have a clear node here, which I've had for a few years on UHF, and it kept doing the same thing. So I just rebooted the modem, and it seems to be behaving itself now. I haven't had a disconnect since. It's odd sometimes it'll have a hard time, but the modem's working fine, and, I use YouTube TV for my cable, and it streams fine on my TV and everything, but sometimes it does weird things trying to stay connected to Allstar that a reboot or a carefully used hammer wouldn't solve. So I think I'm good again. I'm not going to make it down to Dayton. I've been to Dayton many, many times over the years, but the last time I was there was when they were still out at Hera Arena. I didn't plan it that way; it just worked out that way. So I was just thinking the first time I went down there was in 1973, and back then it was just half a day on Friday and then Saturday, and then early morning Sunday, and it was over. And they didn't even use the whole arena. They didn't use the arena. They just used some of the exhibit space in here, and that was it. And you could park there on the arena grounds itself. So that's what was considerably smaller. Then then it grew, and they got to all day Friday, and bigger and bigger, etc. So, anyway, let me reset here. Tomorrow's Contest University, which I guess they were doing about 20 years now on Thursdays. Now it's at a hotel near in Xenia there, near the fairgrounds. And it goes all day long from 8 in the morning till 5. It's just like a seminar or a classroom, depending how you want to look at it, and conducting hour-long sessions on a long, big array of subjects all day long. And now they stream it on YouTube, so looking forward to watching that tomorrow. And then the last few years, Dara's been streaming some of the forums at the arena on Friday and Saturday, so they've been getting better at it the last few years. We'll see how it does this year, because there's a couple forums I'd like to see if that works out that way, and they have them streamed, so that'll be my participation with Dayton for this year. And tonight, for anybody who cares about the NFL, they release the schedule tonight. We find out who plays who on what week through the whole season tonight, so we'll find out what kind of a year the schedule lines have for this year. So, back to you. Hope you're having a good day and a good weekend, and enjoy Dayton from KGB.
W8WKY.
All right there, Dave. Well, great to hear you, and sorry you won't be down there at Dayton, but I'm glad you're able to reboot and get your stuff working there, and it's good to hear you out there, as always. We'll say 73, and we're going to go on down here to Ed now, KC1 UGK. Good afternoon. Take it away. One more time there, KC1 UGK. Ed, are you out there?
KC1 UGK, yeah, I'm here. I'm just sitting here and sitting out back. This is noise of the deck, but I'm coming tomorrow to spray outside, so we'll get that done. And if anybody's looking for an open spot for Pro, the ham bench, and they have them on sale, almost $30. I think it was $30 off, so I bought one today. So just thought I'd throw that out there in case anybody's looking for one. I've been using a Pi Star, but it's a little, if you don't turn it off, or if there's little things, it gets kind of wonky. So I figured I'd give this a try. So that's it. I'll let you go. KC1 UGK, back to that, and thanks for running that. Have a good day, everyone.
All right there, Ed. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. So I'm going to say 73 to you, and then we'll catch you on down the log. Looks like my time is up here, so I'm going to look for KI50ZZ. Miss Nancy, are you ready to take the helm?
KD8EPC, this is KI50ZZ. Yes, sir, I sure am. I'll let you go ahead and close out.
All right, well, I'd like to thank everybody that checked in with me on the first hour. We couldn't do this net without all our wonderful check-ins there. Nick in the background for doing all the logging and stuff for me. And Miss Nancy, thank you for doing the second hour. We really do appreciate it. And I want to thank the RCWA for letting me have the first hour on Wednesdays. I have an awful lot of fun doing that. With that, this is KD8EPC. I'm going to clear and turn net control over to KI50ZZ. Have a great net there, Miss Nancy, and hopefully we'll catch you again later down the log.
Fine business there, Dustin, and thank you so much for doing the first hour, and thank you, Nick, as well, KD8SLG, for being the man behind the curtain. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ, otherwise known as the Oz. The handle is Nancy, November Alpha, November Charlie Yankee. I'll be your NCO for the next hour or so for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. Subject of the day today is hot weather tips, whether it's for your house, your car, your pets, your person, or wherever you might be wandering in the heat. So let's kick this party off with some check-ins. I already got you, Eddie, W3TB from the blue screen. But come on in with your phonetics and quickly, if you would please.
Kilo Delta 5, Echo November Uniform, KD5 ENU, Claremore, recheck.
QV. Good afternoon, Nancy. KC8FQV. Check Netlogger.
Nancy, this is Kilo Charlie 5, Foxtrot Mike, KC5 FM. I'd like to check in. Over.
Nancy, this is KI4 DCR, Kilo India 4, Delta Charlie Romeo. In a bad storm in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm mobile. I'll be in and out.
Well, that was a rather orderly group of check-ins. I got W3ETB from the blue screen. I got KD5ENU Gil. I've got KC8FQV, KC5FM Lloyd, and KI4DCR in the mobile in a storm. You make sure and mobile safe out there. Was there anyone else I missed?
So, India 5, Delta Alpha Yankee, KI5DAY, mobile. KI5TAQ, mobile, in the taco truck.
Kilo 4, Bravo Delta X-Ray, Brandon in Stokesdale, North Carolina, in and out.
Oh, that last one I didn't get, but Brandon, I want to say KI4BDX. I got you in here before the repeater drops. Thank you for your in and out. One more time on that last station, all I heard was one syllable. Well, that might have unfortunately have been another South Carolina station. They usually drop off right at 4 minutes after, and it probably cut him off, doggone it. Anywho, let's go up to the top of the list and snaggle. No, we're going to get the mobiles in here first. Alan, KI5DAY, are you on your way to the salt mine?
KI5DAY in it. I love it. I always get the repeater ID. That's my favorite kit. But anyways, hey, Miss Nancy. Yeah, slowly but surely making my way to the salt mine. Kind of doing a little running around in between all that. But what was I going to say? Bought another power supply box today from Justin in Owasso. I don't know if you've ever met him. KJ5RX or K5JR. He used to have a weird call sign, something like KI5JXXH, and that's why he changed it, because it's impossible today. But anyways, met his son today, and he had the power supply box with him on a construction site, and I went and picked up the other one. So now I have two. This one's much more impressive than the first one, but they're both pretty nice boxes, so it'd be great for off-grid. Hope you can still hear my signal okay. I am on a road that has a lot of trees and vegetation, but this little radiosity seems to do okay with it. What else? Nothing else. I think poor Tim, we're going to have to give him some help. He's suffering delusions that he's actually in a taco truck, and he's really not. You kind of want to tell him, but then again, it's kind of like telling a kid the truth about Santa. You don't want to hurt feelings, so we'll shoot it back to you. Hi, KI5DAY, back to Nick.
Fine business there, Ellen, and Yeah, you hit the picket fence a little bit. I hope it was with the Jeep and not the Charger. So, yeah. With that, you make sure and work the job and don't let it work you, and mobile safe out there. Stay cool. KI5DAY, we'll clear with, and let's pick up the other mobile Tim, KI5TAQ in the taco truck.
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy, and everybody else on the net. This is KI5TAQ, and yes, I am in the taco truck, and I'm going to go get some here, and after getting some money and some stuff to maybe refresh myself here and there, I'll be out of town on the way to the Hamvention. So, yeah, Alan ripped me about taco trucks, but he ought to know who helped give me the name Taco Tim. I'll send it back to you, Miss Nancy, and let you get on down to the list. This is KI5TAQ.
Fine business there, Tim. You make sure and wave howdy at Becca for us, and we'll clear with KI5TAQ. Now let's head up to pick up Eddie, W3ETV. Welcome to the show this afternoon. The subject is hot weather tips for anything, your vehicle, your house, yourself, your pets, whatever. Come on.
Yeah, hi, Nancy. I'm trying to get in on Dustin's hour, but I had some stuff I had to do downstairs. I saw the time ticking away, tick, 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 and I said, okay, let me see if I can get in, and I didn't quite. But anyway, I'm on your hour, and I was planning on trying to be on your hour anyway. So here I am. Actually, today in Annapolis, we had a very bad rainy day yesterday, and storm last night, thunder, lightning, a lot of rain. So I think we made up for all the rain we might have missed or didn't have. Now 67 degrees here in Annapolis, and we got 1.5 miles wind. And the granddaughters are supposed to come this afternoon, and the son-in-law is going to make dinner, hopefully, because they didn't come on Sunday for Mother's Day, so he's going to make dinner tonight. And weather tips. I would definitely say have plenty of water with you so that you don't dehydrate. And that's about it for now. Talk to you later. I was scrambling here trying to get everything set up and working. My phone decided, Motorola phone here decided that a month ago that it intermittently wants to restart itself, and it restarts over and over and over again unless I can catch it fast enough and shut it down for a while. So it just does it automatically. I don't have to find out why that's going on. Back to you, Nancy, W3TV, back in that.
Well, Eddie, that kind of sucks about your phone. It almost sounds like a stuck power button issue. So maybe they can check that out real quick. That just popped into my head to say for you. So make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And thanks for the tips on there. And 73 at you for right now. Let's pick up KD5ENU. Gil, welcome.
Welcome. And my ears ain't working today, so tell me what the question of the day is again, please, ma'am.
No worries there, Gil. Any hot weather tips, whether it's for yourself, your vehicle, your home, your pets, or any other things that you want to keep alive? Hi.
Well, how many of them you want? I got a lot of them. Being ex-emergency management, keep your eyes on your kids in the cars. Don't lock them in, and your animals, or the animals.
keep a go kit in your car with water and snacks and things like that. Let's see. It's just an arm's length of talking here, so I'm going to cut it short. But anyway, yeah, stay out of the heat, drink plenty of liquids. If you're, no alcohol. Alcohol is, in the heat is definitely bad. Anyway, I'll get out of here and turn back to you. KD5ENU, back to net controls. 7-3.
There, Gil, and thank you for the tips. Most decidedly, having extra water in the car is always a good idea, and making sure not to leave kids and pets in the car is exceptionally a good idea. Still can't believe how many incidences we have of kids and pets left in cars when it's 80-plus degrees outside. That's just horrific to think about. So, with that, we'll clear with KD5ENU. Thanks again, Gil, 73 at you. And let's pick up Mark, KC8FQV. Welcome. I heard you, Jim. Why don't you go ahead and take it? WB8VMW. I'm sure Mark is net hopping anyway. He'll be back in a minute. WB8VMW. Good afternoon. Jim, you still with us? WB8VMW. Well, fudge. Maybe the RF just decided to take a dive there, but let's try for Mark again. KC8FQV.
All right, Nancy, yeah, I'll wait till all the beeps and all the things get reset. So, oh yeah, I worked night shift. I worked all shifts. There was times where I could have worked 24 hours a day. It was that bad, but I always, once a year, I did work real graveyard. At real in the school at 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, we did after prom. You had prom, and then they did after prom. And after the prom, the kids come to the school, and it would be after prom. Well, they did that to keep them off the streets and give them something additionally to do other than going out to drink. So they came there to the school, and there were about 4 hours there. They got to play games and that. Games, and we had the bounce. There have been different things. The boom up thing, where you get an air ball and you hit, you get hit or whatever. Or we had the bungee one where you put the strap around and you run on this thing out, and you get to the end of it and pull you back. So, but yeah, I worked third shift. I worked all shifts at the school, but I dominantly was second shift. So let's send it back to net. Nancy, KCFQV.
Oh, fine business there, Mark, and thanks for joining us today. We'll clear with KC8FQV, and up next we got Lloyd, KC5FM. Good afternoon. How's it going, and do you have any hot weather tips for us?
Nancy, do I have hot weather tips for you? Just like Gil, I appreciated his hot weather tips. I'm going to give you some more different ones. Stay cool, stay hydrated. You already heard that. Neil says avoid alcohol. Caffeine, coffee, tea, etc. is also a killer on hot weather days. What's happening in Texas today? They have hot weather warnings, and the utility companies down there have already notified some people, you know, we might not be able to keep your power going 100% today. So that tip number one, make sure that your utility company sends you alerts. Sign up for them. Energy up here does a good job of telling me when the power goes out if I'm not home. If I am home, I already knew that, but at least they give me an opportunity to learn when's the expected restoration. Oh, wait, there's more. Speaking of home, you have a refrigerator, you have a freezer. Get you a, I lift you up, my 50 cup, you know, that one, and put water in it, put a coin on top of the frozen water after you freeze the water, put a coin on top of it. If you come home and you open the door, by the way, keep the door shut if the power's been off during that time in your home. Open the door. Let me reset. Open the door. If that solo cup is got water in it and the coin is at the bottom of that water, that food is spoiled. Spoiled, S-P-O-I-L-E-D. Do not eat the food if you find your solo cup in that condition. So, oh wait, there's more. Power's out, and you're hot in that house, get out. I've gone driving in the car just to stay cool while the power's out. Go to the big box stores like Walmart, Target, Kroger, those kind of stores. Take a walk around the store. They'd appreciate you buying something. Oh, you didn't have your water with you. They'll sell you a bottle of water or two while you're taking a hike around the store. And they will not charge you a dime if you don't want to spend a dime for the privilege of having you in their store. Libraries are good. If they have generators on them, libraries, that's a favorite spot of mine. Go learn something, read a book, stay comfortable. Those kind of things. Churches, some churches even open up cooling centers. So find the church local to you and see if they've got a generator and go there. Let's see. There's plenty of more, but those are my big three. Just be safe. Number one ticket, just be safe. We're headed for 90 today, by the way. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you. KC5FM, over.
Well, thank you, Greg, and we are headed that way ourselves. Not 3 digits yet, thank goodness, but it's 86 and climbing outside. Thank you so much for all those tips, and yes, the famous coin in the cup deal, and I would even venture to say if you find your coin on the bottom of the cup and the water refrozen, you might second guess the quality of that refrozen food. Yeah, getting out of the house, going for a drive at least. Library is always a great place to go. There's always something going on at the library. Good stuff right there in order to stay cool. Thanks again for that, KC5FM, and let's see if Jim is still with us, WB8VMW. I heard you call. Are you still with us? Well, shoot. Maybe Judy yanked him back up the stairs and out on the porch or something. Anyway, let's see here. I want to thank the South Carolina stations. They probably can't hear me because I think their repeater cut off, but KI4DCR and K4BDX. And sorry I butchered your call there, Brandon. So thank you for chiming in with this. And I got one more Blue Room check-in, AI5HV. Greg, good afternoon. We're going over hot weather tips. Come on in.
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor in Broken Arrow. Good to be in here today. Coming in RF, some folks have said that my volume wasn't quite as loud as it is when I'm normally on Allstar, so hopefully the audio is okay. Let's see, hot weather tips. Obviously, be aware of the color of clothing that you're wearing. So if you're out in the sun, wear light colored clothing if you can. Wear a hat. Water. If you're out in the really hot sun, ice cold water is probably not a real good idea. If you find somebody that's got really red skin, etc., and you should probably get them in out of the sun. Don't throw a bunch of ice cold water on them because that'd be a really bad idea. Just some cool water, and you can maybe even wet some towels and put some wet towels on them to help kind of cool the skin off. One of the things that they say about your dogs as well is dogs. If you think the dogs are like really super hot and stuff, is don't douse the dog with water. Because they actually, part of what their bodies are designed to do is to help cool off. So you can wet their lower extremities with a cold towel, or a cool towel, if you will. But those are just a few tips there.
Roger that, Greg. And from what I understand, the pads of dog and cat's feet, because even though they're calloused, the toes in between is really thin skin. So if you can get their feet in some water, that helps cool them off as well. And I did not know that. Oh, the other thing about the wet towel, that only works if the humidity is like less than 80%. If it's upwards of 80%, that might exacerbate the problem about putting a wet towel on somebody. I know it doesn't work all that great for horses, to cool them off unless you can get them in the breeze and in the shade. But anyway, great tips. Anything else you got for us?
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. Both humans and animals as well. Get them out of the sun for sure, just as quick as you can. That's an important thing. Keep an eye on them because they can suffer ill effects even after you've gotten them out of the sun. If there's vomiting, for example, somebody has got heat stroke. Probably a good idea to get some advanced health folks there to help take care of that person, if you will. But we're doing pretty good. I've been working on a DMR code plug. Had a bit of a gap there for being in Arizona for the birth of my second granddaughter, and she's a month old yesterday. I can't hardly believe it.
Yeah, they grow really quick, don't they? And I threatened, it was my daughter's father that threatened to stop feeding her so she'd quit growing, and I said that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, I hope you and yours have a wonderful rest of the week there, and just say blessings to everybody that's on the net today. Hope you have a great rest of your week there. I don't really have anything else, so I will say 7-3 and turn it back over to you. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
fine business there, Greg. Make sure and wave howdy to Judy for us. And by the way, the HT is sounding just fine. Completely legible. You got a little bit of snow in the background, but that's likely to be expected from where you're at down there in relation to the repeater. But 100% legible. So good on you. We'll clear with AI5HV. And thanks again for the tips. 73 for right now. Let's take some more check-ins. Oh, but I would be remiss in a big way if I didn't congratulate Gil, KD5ENU, for being number 42 today, which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So with that, this is KI5OZZ for the N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. It's nearing the bottom of the hour. Let's take some more check-ins. We're discussing hot weather tips. Since it is decided to be that pretty much today here in the Oklahoma greater Green Country area. Come on in with your call, phonetically and alphabetically. I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, digit 7STC, Cal, still down here in Charlotte County.
KC5 Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra. KC5JVT Kilo Charlie 5 Juliet Victor Tango Butch in Ardmore.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John in Massillon, John in Hartville, Recheck, Ohio.
W8WK.
Controller, please check in KR4BNC. That's Kilo Romeo 4 Bravo November Charlie Mark in North Carolina.
Tango 8 Delta NT8D Dave and Copley.
Control. Check in KD4UUV and Kernersville, North Carolina. I'm going to be in and out. KD4UUV clear.
Oh, the fine group of check-ins, but check-in, was that a Kilo Golf 4 Uniform Bravo on your call?
This is KD4UUB, honey. It's Ann. I'm 361, I believe. I'm way up there, 350, 325, something like that. I'm going to be in and out. Thank you.
I understand that, but I'm sure I got your call in there for the phonetics. Kilo Golf or Kilo Delta?
Kilo Golf.
Thank you so much, and appreciate your in and out. You make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. 73 to you. Hopefully the weather's treating you decent out there in South Carolina. Let me go through the rest of the list, see who I got here. I got Cal W7STT, and there may have been a double with that, but we'll check on that here in a minute. I got Butch KC5JVT, got Grant KD5AFS, John AUIB, Mark KR4BNC, and Dave NT8D. Am I missing anyone? Well, hot's not. It looks like my ears are working. Let's go up to the top and pick up Cal, W7STT. Welcome to the net this afternoon. We're sharing our hot weather tips. What do you got for us? Good to hear you. Come on in.
KI5OVVN at W7STT. Well, yeah, Miss Nancy. in case you run into somebody or yourself that feeling pretty warm, a cool cloth, and even though the humidity is high, if you fan that wet enough, you'll cool it off some. Wrap around the wrists and apply some at the inside the bend of the elbow, around the neck, and in the back of the knees. All of these areas have blood vessels that grow real close to the surface, and you will cool the inner parts of the body more rapidly that way than a fan or anything else. And just some good thoughts there that have in the past been close to saving lives of people. So I know wherein I speak, I think. And other than that, you've had a pretty good night going, although I have to make a confession. For about 10 or maybe 15 minutes of the beginning part, the Sandman snuck up and put me to sleep for a little while. So I finally woke up and realized, oh, Miss Nancy's on. So we'll pass along our 88s to the better part of the crew, better looking part of the crew, maybe the better part too, come to think of it. And took the breeze all around. You had a real good net, and as old Tennessee Ernie used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. KI5OZZ, Miss Tina Bars, 57 STT, something.
Fine business there, Cal. Great to hear you in there. And I actually knew that about the wrists and around your neck, but I did not know that about the back of the knees. So good information all around. And yes, the more of the extremities that you are able to cool off, the quicker, the cooler your blood flow will eventually get sooner. So good stuff right there. And yes, if you got a breeze, absolutely employ it for sure. Great to hear from you, Cal, and thank you so much for piping up for us today. We'll clear with W7STT, and let's hop down to Ardmore and pick up Butch, KC5JVT. Welcome to the net this afternoon. KI5OZZ here for the net.
Yes, ma'am. It's just plain old hot down here in Ardmore. It's almost 100 degrees. Whoa, boy. I do kind of have a tip for everybody. If you're one of those poor, unlucky souls that's having to purchase a new air conditioning system, central air conditioning system this spring, summer, be sure and check out the mini split systems. They're both AC and heat. My old energy-hungry air conditioner that I had outside my house for 17 years, in the summertime, my electric bill was never, ever less than $325 a month, sometimes a lot more. I put in 2 units on these mini splits, one in the front part of the house and one in the back part of the house. Now, my electric bill never runs much over $120 a month. And it's made a tremendous difference in my electric bill. My gosh, you can pay one out with the money you save. But anyway, when I was young, I put in several hundred air conditioning units, so I put them in myself. There's a 24,000 BTU in the front of the house and a 12,000 BTU in the back of the house. What a money-saving deal. Anyway, that's all from Ardmore, Oklahoma. KC5JVT clear.
Yeah, fine business on recommending the mini split. I've heard a lot of good things about those, and in fact, a friend of the family has even gotten one installed on his off-grid cabin that is strictly on solar and battery power. So you want to talk about some efficiency? Yeah, they sip the kilowatts versus the old-fashioned air conditioner units guzzle it like a kid at college on a weekend. So I'll just leave it at that. Hi. But great to hear from you there, Butch, and we'll clear with KC5JVT. Have a wonderful Wednesday and 73. Let's pick up Grant, KD5AFS. How's it going out in Owasso?
KI5OZZ in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Nancy, and howdy, everybody. It's going great. I'm hiding out in the AC today. I just hit 90 degrees here. So, anyhow, my biggest tip for hot weather is use your common sense. Drink plenty of liquids. If you're out in the heat and you get feeling bad, get in the shade or get in the air conditioner. And along the lines of what Lloyd was talking about, if you lose power, it's best to have a little generator and a windy unit. You can always run a small windy unit on a generator and stick it in one of the bedrooms and just hole up back in that bedroom and stay cool. You can also, keep your ice box and your freezer from losing. You don't lose food at today's prices, but that's about what I got, Nancy. Other than that, if the power was to go out right now, I could get the generator out, and I've got a windy unit out here in the ham shack, and it'll run it quite well. So at least have one cool place to go. So that's all I got, Nancy. Thanks for picking me up and running the net. Great topic for a day like today. And I'll send it back to net. KD5AFS.
Well, you hit the nail on the head there, Grant, where suggesting that window unit, it's better to have one room that you can escape to than none. For sure, and making sure to not open your refrigerator and freezer because we never know when power will be restored. We don't know if it's going to be 5 minutes or 5 hours. And 5 hours in the heat is about the limit before things start going sour. So, your fridge and freezer really start losing their cool. But one other thing I wanted to mention, if you've got the ability, and this time of year, you usually put up your coolers your blankets and your extra, throws and bedspreads and warmer weather stuff. Take those things and throw them over your freezer. You would be surprised at how much that insulates your freezer, especially a chest unit. Or even go so far as to take the cushions off your couch, if you can, and throw them on there. Any little bit of insulation is going to really help that out on the top, because that's where the heat comes in, is through the top. So great stuff there, Grant. We'll clear with KD5AFS 73 at you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Let's hop out to Ohio and pick up John, KE8UIB. Welcome to the show this afternoon. KI5OZZ here for the net.
KI5OZZ from KE8UIB. Good afternoon, Nancy. Everybody out there on the net. Oh, my tip, for all the POTA guys especially, when you're out there and you're working parks on the air, you need to keep those rigs in the shade, man. Got to keep the rigs cool. Can't have them overheating. That's for sure. But with that, everybody's throwing out some really good ideas and stuff. And it's a great net, Nancy, and happy to check in here. And the boss is on vacation. The owner's son's on vacation. And my coworker, it is 90-some degrees here in the shop. And, all the added steam and heat off the dryers and the shirts. He's almost 70, and he's having a hard time breathing, so I had to send him home for the day, so I am here by myself. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get back to work here. This is KE8UIB. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control 73, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Nancy.
Fine business there, John. And, keeping your rig cool is definitely important if you want to make any contacts and not fry things on your POTA unit, for sure. You make sure and throw a nickel in the jar for me, and we'll catch you further on down the log and say hey to the other half for us. We'll clear with KE8UIB, and let's pick up Mark out of South Carolina, KR4BNC. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Is this your first time checking in with us?
No, Nancy, I've checked in a few other times. I've got a number of 4595, but I just wanted to pop in here and say that I can't really add a whole lot to the question of what to do for hot weather, except that everybody that can should at some point go in the woods somewhere, find a creek, and take your shoes off and put your feet in the creek.
You know what, Mark? That is an absolutely fantastic idea, and our creeks around here are still pretty swollen from the amount of rainfall that we've gotten earlier a few weeks ago, and we have some low water crossings. And it's really funny because the old dog down on the corner knows it, and even when the water goes below that creek crossing, he will sprawl out on the concrete right where that water goes across under the road there, because he knows that's the coolest spot there is. So, yeah, go put your feet in the creek. That'll cool you off for sure, especially with our spring-fed ones around here. I'm sure you got spring-fed ones there, too.
Roger that, and anybody that can, if you're anywhere near western North Carolina, the folks in western North Carolina would love to have you come and visit and put your feet in the creek up there. They need all the support they can get. And with that, I will send it back to you, Net Control. This is KR4BNC, and we're clear.
Fine business there, Mark. And if you would hang around for a second, what method are you using to come into the net today?
See, actually, right now I am using a handheld Baofeng radio that's hooked up to a half-wave dipole antenna up on top of my house, and seems to be getting the job done pretty good.
Well, fine business. And you're coming in through one of your local repeaters that is hooked into our hub. What repeater is that, if you don't mind my asking?
I am not sure of the name of the repeater. I know I'm on 145.470, 145.470, the N5XQK net.
Okay, yes. The N5XQK is, the home is in Claremore, Oklahoma, run by the Rogers County Wireless Association. So you have one of your Hamley out there that is hooked into our hub, and whoever that is, I would like to thank them because we love hearing from our Hamley far and wide for this net. Anything else for us there, Mark?
Well, according to the repeater book that I got off the internet, I am from W4NC King Sourtown Mountain is the connection.
Well, fine. And we certainly thank the trustee and whoever is in charge of the W4NC at 145 Mark 470 for tuning in to us. We love to hear from our South Carolina Hamley out there. So with that, Mark, thanks so much for chiming in today, and we'd love to hear back from you and any other Hamley out in South Carolina. We'll clear with KR4BNC, and let's pick up Dave out in Copley, NT8D. It's good to hear you. Come on in.
Good afternoon there, Nancy, and all the folks on the Boredom Breaker Net. It's a nice day out here in Copley, and I got the opportunity to get the lawn mowed, which is really nice because we're going to have a few days of rain coming up, but it was a perfect day. Dry so far, not too hot. May go back out and do a little yard work later on in the evening if it stays dry. Just managing to be productive around the house today. I hope everybody's having a terrific, wonderful Wednesday, as they say. Let's see, love all the advice I've heard so far today. Yeah, the whole cold compresses or water, cold water, anywhere that's where your blood vessels or arteries are close to the surface of your skin, back of the knees, feet, ankles, back of your neck, especially cool the blood off going up into your brain. Keep your brain temperature down. So that's all good. My personal reflection, let me grab a quick beep. This is one you might be familiar with there, Miss Oz, is if you're out on a boat in the water, a lot of times the breeze will evaporate your perspiration as fast as you can make it, and you never feel like you're sweating. You're completely dry all the time. But if you stay out there for 4, 5, 6 hours, you will become incredibly dehydrated. So even though you don't feel hot, and even though you don't feel like you're sweating, if you're out in a breezy place on the lake shore, out fishing out in the middle of the lake, and the sun is beating down on you, keep hydrated. Water has about 200% reflectivity. All of those little ripples in the water create little parabolas which focus the UV light on your skin, and you can bake twice as fast if you're out on the water. That's my advice there, Nance. Back to KI50ZZ and TAD. Have a great night.
Fine business indeed, Dave, and yes, I had known that. About snow, actually, also with its reflectivity and the UV from having grown up north in Washington State. But yes, the water's reflectivity will definitely do that. It'll cook you for sure. And you know what? When you're on the lake, on a hot day like that and you don't feel like you're hot, that's the time where you should probably maybe not jump in the water, but at least get a wet towel on you or something like that. Especially on a sailboat, you're always going to have a breeze. If you're moving, well, sometimes. If you're able to stop the boat, you'll have a breeze. Well, let's put it that way. But that's also the reason why during a heat like this, we go fishing at night. And then we have the additional pleasure of viewing the stars and or any meteor showers. So thanks a lot, Dave. Appreciate your tips on that. Good, fine business. Let me give it a drop here. And we'll bid you 73 there, Dave, to NT8D. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And I want to thank Ann again for your in and out, KG4UUB. Fine to have you on the list today. Let's find some more check-ins. We've got a few more minutes before the top of the hour. We are sharing our hot weather tips, either for our person, our house, boat, planes, trains, automobiles, pets, etc. Come on in with your call phonetically and alphabetically, if you please. KI50ZZ here for the net. I'm listening.
This is Kilo Delta 8 here, Charlie Echo, 8 SLG, Nick in Ohio.
Hello, Nancy. Check in KA6DOY, Rimmel in Belfang, Oklahoma.
India. Yeah.
Well, I picked up 3 there, but Phil, I recognized your voice. I caught the PMI. K8 PMI, are you mobile?
Roger, Roger. I am my screen.
Well, I I got you in there, Phil. Thank you for chiming in. If you're at your end of your string, I'm glad I was able to say howdy to you. And stay cool out there, and mobile safe. We'll clear with K8 PMI. And let's see, I've got Nick, KD8 SLG. I've got Rimmel, KA6 DOY. Was there anyone I missed out of there?
Whiskey, Juliet, Mobile, John, and Friendship, Arkansas.
Well, John, W5 BWJ, I got you. You're in mobile. Why don't you go right ahead, and I'll say that your picket fence is a whole lot faster than Phil's. Hi.
Okay, Nancy. It's been a long time. You should check it on a Razorback net. I'd get in on here when I was in Arkansas. I'm in the repeater, but also on a safe wave ahead to Rebel. Check it out there. And I just come out of South this afternoon. Houston. Be down in Houston.
Well, John, I think the string ran out on you if you're able to hear us. We got you checked in, and the howdy to Rimmel has been passed on, but after that, it pretty much cut you up pretty good. You make sure and mobile safe out there. If you can hear us, we'll clear with W5 BWJ. Let's hop up to Nick, KD8 SLG, and find out what's going on with you there, Mr. Behind the Curtain.
KI5OZZ, this is KD8 SLG. Good afternoon, Nancy, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. Let's see, my tips for hot weather. Stay in the air conditioning and stay hydrated. How's that? I'll take the opportunity here to invite everybody to the Beacon Net tonight. That's 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-in start a half hour before the net starts. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there. We'll be linked up to the Boredom Breaker Hub. So hope to hear a bunch of you there tonight. We'll have some fun. It's me and Dustin and Josh and Lucy have trivia, I believe. So see you all there. Fine business, Nancy. It's KD8 SLG, back to net control.
Well, thank you for the kind words and the reminder for the Beacon Net this evening there, Nick. You be cool on the stool and have a fantastic Wednesday afternoon. We'll clear with KD8 SLG, and let's pick up Buddy out in Bofang, Oklahoma. Rimmel, KA6 DOY. It's been a minute since I've chatted with you. How you doing?
Well, hello, Miss Nancy, and KA6 DOY here, going back to KI5OZZ. Well, I tell you, it is a very hot day, and let me say hello to John, who's trying to check in there, W5BWJ. And, well, John, we'll catch you later on, probably tonight, maybe. Anyway, Nancy, yeah, I just came in from outside. Man, I was so hot. I went to get a glass of water, and I grabbed some of those little plastic cups, you know. I meant to grab one, but I grabbed two, so let me get a reset here. You're right, Nancy. It has been a day or two since the racetrack, so that was a lot of fun, and sure glad we got to meet you guys and Dustin and Nick, I think, and I can't remember. Oh, well, anyway, the whole group of you that came down, that was a lot of fun. But let's see, what else do I have? If you're in Northeast Oklahoma, we're looking for a coordinator for the Northeast Oklahoma Ham Rescue Group. And let me get another reset, Nancy. Thank you again, Miss Nancy, KI5OZZ, KA6DOY. So if you're interested, the Northeast Oklahoma, the rescue group works across club lines. So anybody in Northeast Oklahoma, if they have a problem or something, they can contact HAMS and get in touch with the rescue group. And we have a Facebook page. And anyway, we'll see if we can't, find us a new coordinator. And if you need help, maybe get you some help too. So Johnny Renfro started this group, N5XQK, who is a silent key. And we are trying to keep this going in his memory and honor. And anyway, we're going to do it one way or another. So thank you, Miss Nancy. Another reset, though. All right. Thank you for that, Nancy. And hope you have a great time. And by the way, I really enjoy hearing you run this net. As does a lot of guys, I bet. But anyway, you're doing a fantastic job, Nancy, and thank you for picking me up. KI5OZZ, KA6DOY in Belfang, Oklahoma, where it is really hot. Back to you, Nancy.
Well, Ramel, thank you so much for the kind words there, and it's really great to hear from you. And real quickly, if you could give me the name of the Facebook page for the ham rescue.
W8W. Well, I believe it is. I haven't been on there in a day or two myself, but I believe if you would just do a Google or do a Facebook search for Northeast Oklahoma Ham Rescue, something like that, or even Johnny's call sign, and it'll pull up for you. So anyway, thank you, Nancy. And yeah, I tell you, Johnny put a lot of effort into the Ham Rescue Group, and he went all across Northeast Oklahoma helping people. And Johnny was a great guy, and we want to make sure that we remember our good friend, Johnny Renfro. Anyway, thank you, Nancy, and back to you, ma'am.
Well, Rimmel, I've got one more question for you. If a person doesn't have Facebook, is there any other way to get in touch with anyone for Ham Rescue?
KI5OZZ, KA6DOY. Well, the Ham Rescue Group, as Johnny set it up, just about everybody knows about it in the clubs. So Johnny was in the Bartlesville area, but, he supported people all across Northeast Oklahoma. And anyway, if you don't have Facebook, you don't have a computer, you're going to have to do it through ham radio. And you'll need to get a hold of myself, KA6DOY, or Ray, K5CFY, and we're going to keep it going, Ray and I. But that's about right now, Nancy. Over.
Well, fine business. I will make sure to tell everyone then. Thank you so much, Rimmel, for all of the information. So let's make sure that if you do need help with Ham Rescue, or if you wanted to inquire more about the coordinator position for the Northeastern Oklahoma Ham Rescue, you can go to their Facebook page and search for Northeast Oklahoma Ham Rescue, or contact them, KA6DOY Rimmel or K5CFY Ray, right here on this repeater, 147 Mark 090, or you can get in with Allstar, which is 49562, or you can get in through Echolink, which is N5XQK-R, and holler for Ray or Rimmel, and I'm sure, they will be able to help you. So thanks so much for that, Rimmel. Try and stay cool for the rest of the day and the rest of the summer out there. It's only just begun, remember. And 73 at you for the moment. And let me give it a drop here real quick. I want to say thank you to Pete, who checked in on the blue screen for an in and out in 5KBD. Thank you so much for that. It's good to hear from our Hamley down in on the other side of the river. Hi. That's the end of the list as I have it. It is the top of the hour, so let's go ahead and make this last call for today's N5XQK. Boredom Breaker Net here on the RCWA's 147 Mark 090 machine. Like I said, Allstar 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. The subject of the day is hot weather tips, whether for your house, your boat, your vehicle, yourself, or your pets, or anything else. So come on in with your call. This is KI5OZZ for the net. Last call.
It's India Tango, Craig in the UK.
Whiskey 8 kilowatt, Foxtrot Whiskey.
KF8 AXO, Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Alpha, X-Ray, Oscar, Dave and Green.
Well, fine business. We got a few stragglers there. Craig, M0JIT, got your call from across the pond. I got WAKFW, and I've got Dave and Green, KF8, AXO. You'll be our tail gunner today. Let's pick up Craig, M0JIT. Welcome to the net this afternoon. We are sharing hot weather tips. If you have any, please feel free to share. Otherwise, how's it going?
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's all good here in the UK. Not long been in from work and just getting the kids off to bed and straightening the house up. Hot weather tips. I avoid it completely. Try and stay out of it as much as possible. My tip would be don't fix the air conditioning on your car yourself and do some dodgy wiring because it will break down the second it gets to summer, which is what's happened to me the other week. I've got to take the car apart and try and fix the AC system. I think it's just a loose wire, but I should have done it properly the first time rather than bodge it and have to do the job again. Anyway, back around to you from M0JIT.
Well, fine business there, Craig. You make sure and have a lovely rest of your Wednesday evening. And yes, I agree. Unless you are a professional, leave the HVAC to the professionals. So good stuff right there and fine business. Thanks for tuning in and sharing with us today. We'll clear with M0JIT, and let's hop on down to Carl, WAKFW. Good afternoon. Welcome. And do you have any hot weather tips to share with us?
KFW here. Yeah, make sure you keep yourself hydrated and go to events. Bring some water. And that's about all I got over here. I just wanted to check in and say hello and check in for the numbers here. Back to net, W8KFW.
Fine business there, Carl. Thanks for joining us today. You make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. 73 to you. We'll clear with K8KFW. And let's pick up our tail gunner for today. It is KF8AXO. Dave, welcome to the show this afternoon. And what do you got for us?
First of all, thanks for calling. Other protect water and weather. So,
Dave, it sounds like you are mobile and you reached the end of your string there. Am I correct? Well, it sounds like Dave dropped off the edge of the repeater there, so we will bid him 73, and sorry I didn't pick you up. Also, folks, if you're still listening, do please tell me if you're mobile, and I will make sure to give you preference to the top of the list so we make sure that you can talk while you still have string. Hi. Dave, thanks so much for being with us this afternoon. We'll clear a KF8 AXO, and that is the net, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank the RCWA for sponsoring this net, and of course the memory of N5XQK, who started the net not so long ago, and the Ham Rescue Group as well. And we want to thank the SARA Club in Ohio for hooking up to the hub and sharing the Ohio Hamily. And we're going to thank the W4NC outfit out in South Carolina. Thank you so much for hooking up with us. And anyone else who has hooked up with us, thank you so much. We appreciate it through whether it's through the hub or through Allstar or Echolink, Ham Shack Hotline, any other means. Your check-ins are absolutely essential because otherwise we wouldn't have a net. Let me give it a drop. Thank you to all of the check-ins today. You had great advice, and hopefully we were able to learn from one another. And that is my fondest hope when I ask questions like these on my nets on Wednesday afternoons. So with that, I will return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use, whatever that may be. And remember, folks, when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. This is KI5OZZ 73.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB, Brandon, Ohio.
KE8 TLB, KD8SLG. She closed the net, we unlinked. Sorry, Randy. KD8SLG.
Hey, I appreciate it, Nick. I tried like 4 times, tried to get in, so. Okay. You know, I hope you have a great day, man, and I'm almost out of here in about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. 50 minutes, I'm sorry, 50 minutes. So, yeah, have a good day, Nick, and maybe hopefully we'll get to see you tomorrow night. This is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB 73. God bless, buddy.